I've seen tomorrow.
No.
Okay, อาจารย์
Okay.
just sharing about
Sharing about Chibara Institute of Technology workshop that we have been doing with them. So this year is going to be the second year. It's the third round with Shibara SIT, like in Japan, in Tokyo, Japan. So architecture program going there next month. For this time would be longer, so will be like 10 days working together and also lots of workshops. And then it's the first time that we going to meet the team of Minato City. So Chibara organized that we're going to present the workshop and we would work closely with the district, the person who's responsible on senior living in Minato City, and they would come also for our presentations. And for the next program that I would like to make it in a better level for this kind of collaborations. We plan to make it as a multidiscipline, so it's not only architecture program, but I would like to combine the workshop with architecture and interior architecture and industrial design together as a team, or if communication design students or instructor also interested in, and then we would like to put together like student as a team with 3 or 4 majors and would work together with Japanese on the same topic of senior living for Bangkok. Yeah, like how senior would get a better living for on the street. Yeah, so that's a future plan that when it's not only architecture program, but we try to communicate. At the moment, I have been talking with industrial design, and then I would like to also later have a chance to talk with interior architecture and communication design, whether anyone would like to join for this workshop. But that's we just submit the paper for ISU to get the budget for that workshop. Yeah, so that's a progress. And then we try to see as an Asia link. So if later with the same topic would do it with other city in Asia or other country, and then at the end we would like to host this kind of knowledge across different countries. Yeah.
Very nice. And I think maybe Pichiev can share a little bit about the sustainable project in the north, and this kind of, it's not, we are not only working about a project that has, it's commercial projects, but a lot of projects that contribute to the quality of life of people in remote area. Because we have the sympathy for them, because we are also in a remote area, so it would be very nice to help them.
Thank you, Ajahn Mike. Why others go out of the country, I come back to work a lot in the country, and I think what I try to do, not only to work for the remote area or to help on like loyal projects or on the school project in other what you call town, city, rural area, whatever, village, far away. Okay, but also at the same time, I think it's a good chance to bring our students out into the field, to the real situation with the real project, and face with the real people who live there. Okay, in some area they don't even have 7-Eleven, which is like is a part of their life already, or something like that. So after 5 days in the field, our students run and grab everything in 7-Eleven. The first 7-Eleven they seen. But however, what I think in exchange, our students show a lot of potential and bring our knowledge, back to the people that never face a good design or, a design with a good process of thinking. Okay. So it's like a knowledge exchange between other people, like those who like manage all those projects, the local people, the staffs in the area that work in the field, and our students that when they were there, they have to learn from those people too. Thank you.
It's very, very nice. When I see the students' work, it's kind of, it's exposure and make them understand real people and real need of the society, not only the people in Bangkok and things. And Ajahn Bo maybe has something to share about. Last semester, her lab was so popular that the equipment just broken down. So she came up with the idea of collaborating with people from outside and trying to improve the service on, all the Fab Lab service, right? So can you share a little bit about that?
Submitting homework time. We have, because the lab has been running, I think, 2 years-ish, and more students are using the machines, and we're trying to increase the amount of machines that we have. So the suppliers that we're working with are actually running a proper lab, but it's more like a showroom. But they are registered as a Fab Lab. They're the only one who's fully registered in the country, and they agree to come and sort of providing the machine for us, and also help with the trainings in the beginning. So the students can use the better machines at our lab or go into the facilities and use their equipment, which obviously they have a lot more than us and more advanced than us. So that should help. And also we're still buying more machines. Oh, and all the programs are very welcome and very encouraged to use. And I think like last semester, the first year was only architecture students mostly, but in the second year, even interior architectures are joining in the fighting for the machine as well. So, and also the industrial designs are using other machines, but everyone is in that, and we're trying to promote more students from other programs to use. We, in this case, is currently just me. So if anyone want to join, please come. Thank you. Join, manage the fight.
Actually, it's not my work, but from Ajahn Yui. Last year, if we remember what we talked in the last seminar, Nigel doesn't want to remember it, right? But if you remember, Ajahn Yui said that we will try to arrange international conference. So this year, we're going to have it finally, hopefully also, because we are still gathering funding and still matching the partner and everything. But we said that we think that we want to do it in June, right? February. No, October. February, really? Okay, you see that how ready we are. Okay, Nigel said February next year, but we will launch the call for paper very soon. Okay, and we would like everyone to join, and we didn't want it to be just paper. Yeah, we didn't want it to be just paper. We want to have a design forum, something that we can talk about design, discipline, and the name. You remember? SAN. SAN is the name, and it will focus on creativity and innovation, something like that. But design, creativity, and innovation. So please, if you still have something to comment or to add to our conference, come talk to Ajan Yui, not me, but me. If you talk to me, I will tell Ajan Yui later. So we plan to have design workshop before the conference, during the conference, and after the conference. We plan to have continued connection with whoever come to our conference, and we hope that everyone in our school join the conference and the conversation that we try to create. Okay, so.
And Ajahn Mike would want Ajahn Ji to tell us a little bit about the PhD program. The progress. That's his idea, not mine.
No, not yet. The revision of master is already passed, but the PhD program still in process. Okay, that's my job, but I haven't finished it yet. So I can tell about other people's jobs that finish. Okay, still ongoing, but we think that we almost passed the committee, the academic committee. We will have the still 1-2 steps to go. Okay.
Also, Ajahn Mai did mention about the extracurricular activities that just been started this year by the English lecturer. So I would pass the microphone to Ajahn Betty to tell us a little bit about the our SALC activities to the students. Yes, what is it, and why did we start?
Yeah, so the SALC activity, just in case you're wondering, nobody actually knows what it means, okay? But it's called Self-Access Learning Center, and this is actually run by the School of Liberal Arts. But of course, you know, we are working with the School of Liberal Arts, and they ask our students to fulfill 5% of their grade to go and do self-access learning in the learning center in Bangmot. But since we've been having so many problems, our students are complaining that they cannot be accommodated. So the three of us, you know, just said that, okay, we're done waiting. So we solved the problem, and we ran our own SALC activities in our school, and I think you probably seen you know, the baking session around the courtyard, and also some speech activities in the orange space. How do we call that space anyway? Until now, I don't know what it's called. I call it the orange jelly space. Is that it?
Orange jelly.
Is there a proper
You
name
can't
for this?
standing there wearing skirts.
Yeah, don't.
You can't.
Okay, so yeah, so these self-access learning activities are actually, like what Ajahn Mike mentioned, is not directly related to academic learning. They are meant to engage students in doing activities that use English. Okay, so that's the main focus of that. But of course, also to make them have fun and learn some practical skills that they can use in maybe, hopefully, their lives in reality. Okay, so that's actually one of the activities that we've done, and we finished that last semester. It was, I got the feedback from the students. We did a very small survey, and they were quite satisfied, and they said that they really want to have more activities like this in our faculty to have a more lively environment, is what they say. And also, so because of this, one of the activities that got requested was more speaking activities. And you know, by coincidence, I learned about this international club. If anybody of you knows, it's called Toastmasters Club. And this is actually, I'm really excited about, because it's if our students can join the competition, okay? So the Toastmasters have districts, and District 97, which is Southeast Asia, Thailand, Philippines, Cambodia, Laos. If our student wins this competition, our student can go to the international level, which will be held, usually held in Canada. And the organization shoulders all expenses for that. And I want this. I want this in SOAD, but I have investigated the club a little bit during the summer, and I have attended an awarding ceremony at the Panyapiwat Institute of Management, and they have been awarded as best group, best institute that supports this activity, and I really think we can do it, because our students are good in English. They are confident. We just need to, you know, make them develop this skill even more. So that's, I'm really excited, and I submitted the proposal, the ISO proposal. Slow down, Betty. Okay, the proposal, as you know, advised by Ajahn Pung, and I'm crossing my fingers that we get the budget for this. So, exciting things.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. So I guess everybody is now hungry again or sleepy.
Oh, okay. Can I?
And then, you want to?
Can I ask Ajahn Pung to say something about visiting, you know, SOA+D visiting
okay.
professor scheme, which is, you know, the
visiting professor scheme. Okay. Okay, it's actually Ajahn Michael's idea to kind of rapidly increase the internationality in the school. So So right now we think like communication design program are doing kind of fine, like a lot of you know, international staff, right? Architecture program kind of more or less kind of okay. And we would like to kind of, especially this year, we set up special budget for 2 million baht per program for, I think we aim towards the interior design, interior architecture program, and the industrial design program. That's for the priority. You know, if you have any collaboration with university, any university, and you would like to invite your partner to teach, like maybe for 1 year or 1 semester, I think it's kind of flexible. Still, you know, we just would like to put a framework, you know, a rough framework, and you could work around it. And if architecture program or interior architecture program, if you know you have a need, I think we can discuss. But we have set up some special budget for that issue. Is that what you meant?
yes.
And also, I think Kun Oi has sent us the call for proposal from KMUTT for the visiting professor, because, and what they call the special, Nigel, you remember the name? They have 2 levels. Yeah, 2 level, kind of a very distinguished, visiting distinguished, this is what they use, kind of 2 level. general, visiting professor and the distinguished one. They have like 2, and they have set up some budget also for this year, and the deadline is, if I remember correctly, is July 14. So still have some time, ใช่ไหมคะคุณน้อย Okay, so that one, actually I already kind of trying to contact some Spanish school, the IAAC, and I also would like to convince, everybody, if you have connection or some idea, so we should work towards that, because this one KMUTT going to sponsor, 2 million, that's the extra budget that the school would like to provide, extra from KMUTT.
And Ajahn Lee would like to talk about LX building. Huh? A little bit maybe.
LX building is a new building that we built, like already built the structure, and now me from interior architecture program is head of the design for conceptual part and construction part. So now the plan quite settled down, like we have present to the university quite like 10 times already, so everything was settled. Now I would like to invite like our instructor and our member, like for your expertise. For example, the building needs like almost everybody's help, like graphics, like signage, and acoustic, landscape, lighting, and some other things like furniture design. So maybe like tomorrow, Ajahn Jo at SEED Lab will present like this for you. Yes, and then we can looking for like future collaboration in our school.
Can I add a little bit? I think the learning exchange building is one of, can be a very interesting building in near future. And I think it's a good opportunity for us to have a goal in this building, especially I think for the interior architecture program to start up for all the debates and discussion. So we have all the programs settled down, and so open up for collaboration within the school. It could be a good showcase for the School of Architecture and Design, hopefully. Yeah.
And anything on the master plan of our school? And Ajahn Jo or Ajahn Nat or
master plan of
the
school. I think
SOA+D building?
We will wait until next year after we have resolved all the LX issues, because that's taking a lot of time. But we have started already with the mapping studies for the research, partly about the renovation of the school that I think we now having, and so.
We design all the space that we're going to use like in the futures, and that kind of like go along with like the school direction, right? So I would like to like get everyone from each department come together, and then we share the idea, because like right now the industrial design department, they're starting to do something already in terms of like changing their teaching and learning, right? So that probably is that they start first and see what is come out, right? And then probably we get a good feedback from them, positive or negative. I don't know, but that could be a helpful information that we can use it later on, right? And then for these semesters or in this year, probably it's like we hold on to that first, and then after we kind of like clear all the things that we have working on it right now, because like we have kind of like short of like member to work with like everything that throwing at us, right? So we have to like work like one thing at a time, basically. Okay, so, but yeah, definitely it's like we we will work on that master plan for the school.
Okay, and Panyot is here or not? Yeah, I haven't seen him. Maybe tomorrow? Oh, at 5. Okay, but maybe people can share a little bit about the new transformation of industrial design program, or Ajan Mo, or who's going to be based, the Ajan. Oh, Ajan Mo. Okay, Ajan Mo.
Seniority โอเค ครับ
Was that innovation design kind of a reframing of industrial design program?
Okay, we are forced by the by maybe I call it the outcome-based education trend. So we have to listen to the customer, our student, the society that need our program. And as we know that industrial design program kind of lack of the enrolled student for several years. So we try to figure out, and maybe the solution is that we have to refine or design or revise not only the course in the curriculum, but maybe we have to change our title from industrial design maybe to innovation design program, and we may come up with a new curriculum that called service design, for example. But this is in our consideration very first stage. But we think that we have to move and catch up the real need of the society as best as we can. So that's the idea.
So you think this kind of discussion is like the simulations of many things going on in the school, I think, and I think that's reflect my gratitude towards all of us here, contributing to a lot of movement and changes, and a lot of things going on. So we are very dynamic right now, and I think we can enjoy, because it's really hard to find a chance to meet together in this fashion, all of us together. One year we do it one time, maybe we would like to do more in this big group or smaller groups. So we need to meet more and talk more, share more, and then we know what's going on in the school. So very nice, I think.
Okay, so thank you อาจารย์ Michael ปริพลตั้งตรงจิต our dean to share the school vision and the performance report, and also other useful ideas for us, and try to get us speaks as much as possible. And then we will have a break first, for the coffee break before you guys sleep. Then we will come back at 3:30. All right, for the more upcoming exciting sessions. All right, okay, so let's have a break first, and then we will come back at 3:30. ค่ะ okay ค่ะ
And I have to working on sustainability นะครับ manager นะครับ passing year ago นะครับ so it more confidential นะครับ บีคุณไม้นะครับ can translate to be English for me นะครับ so firstly นะครับ this is เดี๋ยวผมเป็นไทยนะครับขออนุญาตนะครับนะฮะ sustainability นะครับเริ่มแรกเริ่มทีเนี่ยเราด้วยความคิดของเรานะครับได้จากในหลวงในรัชกาลที่9นะครับท่านทรงพูดถึงเรื่องของเศรษฐกิจพอเพียงนะครับแล้วก็ทำให้เรามาต่อยอดถึงเรื่องของ sustainability ครับ
Oh, the sustainability ideas is inspired by our late King Bhumibol, and he's the one who originated sufficiency theory. Okay.
ครับนะฮะแล้วก็เอวาซอนนะครับอยู่ภายใต้การทำงานของบริษัท Six Sense นะครับ
Okay, EVASON is a part of Six Sense group.
นะครับนะฮะแล้วก็เรื่องของแนวคิดนะครับของเรื่องของ sustainable นะครับเราได้แนวคิดมาจากของทาง UN นะครับแล้วก็เป็นแค่แนวทางนะครับที่เราดำเนินการนะครับก็มี17หัวข้อนะครับนะฮะ
Okay, so the concept of sustainability is based on UN idea, and there are 17 guidelines that the EVASON follows.
ครับนะฮะของเอวาซอนนะครับเราก็มีแนวทางที่เราทำนะครับนอกจากไกด์ไลน์ที่มาจากทาง UN แล้วนะครับเราจะดูเรื่องของ Zero Waste เป็นเรื่องเป็นอันดับแรกนะครับ
Okay, so additional to UN guidelines, so focus also on zero waste concept.
นะครับก็ทุกสิ่งอย่างนะครับเราจะเก็บไว้เป็นข้อมูลและตัวเลขนะครับเพื่อเราจะดูว่าในเดือนหนึ่งนะครับเรามีขยะประเภทไหนบ้างนะครับแล้วก็คัดแยกนะครับ
Okay, so they will keep the data collections and data analysis about the number of waste they have and trying to learn how to manage it.
นะฮะก็แยกตามประเภทนะครับแล้วก็ที่นี่เราจะมีเป็นrecycling corner นะครับเพื่อคัดแยกขยะในแต่ละประเภทนะครับตามที่แจ้งนะครับนะก็อย่างออร์แกนิกนะครับตัวแรกนะครับเราก็จะนำไปเป็นปุ๋ยนะครับแล้วอย่างที่เหลือๆนะครับเราก็จะนำแยกไว้ขายนะครับแล้วก็อย่างอันตัวล่างๆที่เป็นสารอันตรายเราก็จะเก็บไปส่งที่โรงงานนะครับเพื่อกำจัดครับ
Okay, so they will what's that group the waste into different kinds, and then some would be for recycle, some for sale, and for hazard waste they manage it separately. Okay,
ครับส่วนในห้องพักนะครับเรื่องของความยั่งยืนนะครับเราพยายามนะครับใช้วัตถุที่นำมาใช้ได้ซ้ำได้อีกนะครับนะฮะอย่างตัวอย่างตัวนี้นะครับมันเป็นยังไม่ได้เข้าห้องนะครับตัวนี้มันเป็นบอลปาล์มนะครับถ้าเราไม่ต้องการส่งผ้าซักนะครับเราแค่วางบอลปาล์มนะครับไว้ข้างนอกนะครับแต่ถ้าต้องการส่งซักจะต้องวางบอลปาล์มไว้ตรงที่เตียงนะครับเราจะเปลี่ยนผ้าปูเตียงให้ครับ
I forgot.
บอลปาล์ม
Bon palm. This is kind of something symbolic. If you what's that?
It's like a coconut tree.
Oh, coconut tree. Okay. So if you would like to for the staff to clean up the room.
You want to change your bed sheet, you put
Okay.
it on your bed.
Okay, put it on your bed. If you don't want to, you put it in front of the room, right?
Yeah, for save energy in our hotel and you don't need to use energy ครับ for
Okay.
washing
โอเค
นะครับ to save it
โอเคครับ
นะครับแล้วก็นะครับป้ายต่างๆนะครับอย่างเช่นป้ายห้ามรบกวนก่อนนะครับป้ายห้ามรบกวนที่เป็นลูกกระตาเนี่ยนะครับมันจะมี2ด้านนะครับด้านหนึ่งเปิดลืมตาอยู่ open eye and แล้วก็หลับตาอีกด้านหนึ่งนะครับเราไม่ใช้ตามโรงแรมใหญ่ๆที่เป็น business hotel เขาจะเป็นตัวกระดาษนะครับแขวนไว้หน้าห้อง do not disturb อะไรเงี้ยฮะอันนี้เราสามารถใช้ได้ตลอดการนะครับเราทำให้มันไม่เปลืองกระดาษนะครับ
Okay, they try to decide, for example, the signage in a way that it can be reusable or doesn't have to change so very often. For example, the do not disturb sign, you can have the eyes open and, you know, maybe the other one is what? Close eye.
ใช่
Okay.
โอเคครับ do not
Open
disturb
eye and close eyes.
ใช่นะครับ แล้วก็อันต่อไปนะครับเป็นขวดชมพูนะครับขวดยาสระผมนะครับแล้วก็เป็นเกลือสำหรับอาบน้ำนะครับก็อันนี้ก็เหมือนกันโรงแรมใหญ่ๆเขาจะใช้เป็นขวดพลาสติกนะครับอันนี้เราเป็นขวดเซรามิกนะครับเพื่อจะใช้ได้ตลอดไปนะครับถ้ามันไม่แตกซะก่อน
Okay, so in order to save, not to create so much waste, so the container of the shampoo and soap is used. They use ceramic. Okay.
ครับ
Instead of plastic containers.
เหมือนกันกับขวดน้ำนะครับเราใช้สตีลวอเตอร์นะครับเราผลิตน้ำจากเครื่องนะครับเราทำได้เองนะครับแล้วก็ใช้ภายในห้องลูกค้านะครับก็นำกลับมาใช้ลดการใช้ขวดพลาสติกซึ่งปีหนึ่งนะครับถ้าเราไม่ใช้ขวดนี้ปีหนึ่งเราใช้ขวดเยอะมากนะครับขวดพลาสติกและขยะพลาสติกก็จะเยอะนะครับเป็นมลภาวะนะครับ
So the drinking water in the room is produced here in the hotel, and they use the glass bottle to contain it for the drinking water. So no need to throw away the bottles.
นอกจากในห้องพักนะครับก็จะมีที่ห้องประชุมนะครับที่เราเห็นนะครับด้านหน้านะครับก็เราไม่ใช้ดอกไม้สดนะครับเราใช้เป็นใบไม้กิ่งไม้นะครับเดคอเรทนะครับเราใช้ได้หลายครั้งเราต้องไปซื้อดอกไม้ไม่ต้องเสียค่าเดินทางขนส่งคาร์บอนฟุตพริ้นท์นะครับครับ
So they don't use kind of fresh flowers and so it's all dried. So no need to change it. No need to transport it in and out, right? So save a lot of energy and no need to throw the waste.
ครับก็เช่นเดียวกันครับหลายๆก็ทั้ง3ภาพก็คล้ายกันก็คือเราใช้วัสดุอย่างใบตองวัสดุธรรมชาตินะครับคอนเทนเนอร์ของคอนเฟลกตอนเช้า in the morning in your breakfast นะครับก็เป็นโหลแก้วนะครับแล้วก็มีเป็นขวดนะครับน้ำดื่มพรุ่งนี้เช้าคุณจะได้เห็นนะครับ
Okay. Containers, no need to throw away. That's the overall ideas of this. Reusable materials and
แล้วเราก็มีสวนผักเราเรียกว่า Herb Garden นะครับที่ Herb Garden เนี่ยเราก็จะปลูกผักนะครับเป็นพืชสวนครัวนะครับตรงนี้เนี่ยเราสามารถนำมาใช้ที่ครัวใหญ่ของเราได้นะครับเพื่อลดการสั่งซื้อนะครับการที่ขนส่งต้องไปขนส่งจากที่เพชรบุรีส่วนใหญ่เขาจะมาเพชรบุรีนะครับและลาดลีอะไรประมาณนั้นนะครับเราผลิตได้เองส่วนหนึ่งอย่างน้อยถึงไม่ทั้งหมดแต่ก็ช่วยลดภาวะการขนส่งได้เยอะครับ
so the part of the materials for kitchen and food, they grow it locally. So it's kind of they have the farm inside the hotel area. So no need to use a lot of transportation.
นะครับส่วนเรื่องของพลังงานนะครับอย่างผ้าเช็ดตัวสระน้ำนะครับอย่างวันที่มีแดดจัดๆนะครับเราก็นำมาตากแดดนะครับตรงข้างๆลอรี่เรานะครับเพื่อลดปริมาณการปั่นการใช้พลังงานไฟฟ้านะครับ
So after cleaning the towels, instead of they put in the dryer, electric dryer, they trying to use sunlight, which we have plenty. So to save the energy, right, to dry out the towels.
ครับอันนี้เรื่องภายในโรงแรมนะครับเรื่องของการใช้ energy นะครับส่วนอื่นๆนะครับเราโรงแรมเอเวอร์ซอนนะครับพยายามconnecting people to the nature นะครับเพื่อให้ลูกค้ากลับมาสัมผัสกับสิ่งแวดล้อมได้อีกนะครับ
Okay, so the idea of the hotel is that trying to bring people back and bring people close to nature. So we will meet all of these insects and animals in the hotel's area.
โอเคครับ นะครับประมาณกันนะครับก็มันเป็นดัชนีชี้วัดนะครับว่าโรงแรมเรามีนกที่นี่เยอะมากนะครับนานาพันธุ์นะครับลูกค้าเด็กๆก็สามารถอยู่กับธรรมชาติได้อย่างสมบูรณ์ครับ
all kinds of birds and animals, so enjoyable for children.
นะครับไปนิดหนึ่งครับในราคาสมมติว่าราคาค่าห้องสมมติค่าห้อง 5,000 นะครับเท่ากันในโรงแรม Business Hotel นะครับนะคุณก็ได้ห้องใหญ่ๆหรูๆ1ห้องนะครับส่วนที่นี่ 5,000 บาทนอกจากได้ห้อง1ห้องคุณได้เนื้อที่65ไร่นะครับคุณเดินได้ทั้งวัน นะครับอยู่กับธรรมชาติแบบนี้นะครับถ้ามีครอบครัวมีลูกมีหลานนะครับแล้วก็ตั้งแต่สระว่ายน้ำยัน Just Kids ด้านหลังนะครับก็ Connect People to Nature ครับ
Okay, with the same price, in this 65 right, you can enjoy a lot of open space and gardens and nature. So it's worth paying for the room. ครับ
นะฮะ This is ไปให้ดูเฉยนะครับไม่เป็นไรนะฮะ This is fun game in Just Kids นะครับ we call Just Kids that Kid Club นะครับ and their family นะครับ the kid can connect นะครับ to the nature play the game this ปลาตะเพียน
Oh, I don't know how it calls. In English, it's a kind of
something like that
the handcraft fish, doing the fish shape. ไปแล้วครับ
นะครับ
A lot of outdoor activities.
ครับ
Yeah. Okay. What else? Maybe a lot of people getting married here. Oh. But it doesn't look like Thai. It look like Vietnamese girl. International maybe.
This is our mushroom hutch นะครับ
Oh,
in
mushroom
our
hut.
herb garden นะครับ
In the herb garden also have some space for fresh
and we also
mushroom.
have organic นะครับ
Okay, organic
Organic herb.
farming inside, so we can be sure about the quality and of the materials used for our food.
and also we have the blue lotus นะครับ for
That Blue Lotus. Okay.
เราสอนทำอาหารนะครับ
There's a cooking class for healthy food. For healthy food, cooking class. เสียตังค์ไหมฮะ
เสียตังค์ครับ
Oh, okay. There's an extra charge for that. Okay. Okay.
you can walk around today นะครับ
Okay. If you're interested.
นะครับ and every morning นะครับเดี๋ยวผมภาษาไทยดีกว่านะครับทุกๆเช้านะครับก็จะมีคุณราตรีนะครับเป็นชาวบ้านนะครับธรรมดาคนหนึ่งนะครับก็มีความสามารถในการแกะสลักสบู่นะครับทุกๆเช้าเธอก็จะมานั่งที่หน้าห้องอาหารแล้วก็โชว์การแกะสลักนะครับอันนี้สั้นๆนิดหนึ่งก็คือเราพยายามคอนเนคกับชุมชนนะครับให้ชุมชนเข้ามาร่วมกิจกรรมภายในโรงแรมครับ
Okay, so to create connectivity with the local communities, they invite local people to come and teach the craft. This is Kun nighttime, which in Thai we call Ratri. Okay.
และก็เราพยายามนะครับให้ลูกค้านะครับได้สัมผัสกับวัฒนธรรมไทยนะครับนะเมื่อเข้ามานะครับ
Okay, if you're interested in Buddhism, so a little bit of this, what's that? Serving, yeah, do merits, making merits or something like that for the monk.
และนี่ก็วันสงกรานต์ที่ผ่านมา
Okay, Thai New Year's, some activities.
เอวาซอนหัวหินนะครับเรากับชุมชนนะครับเรามีความเชื่อว่านะครับเอวาซอนไม่สามารถประกอบธุรกิจเป็นโรงแรมที่มีรายได้ร่ำรวยแล้วก็โดดเด่นอยู่ในปากน้ำปานนะครับถ้าชุมชนโดยรอบไม่เข้มแข็งนะครับมีขยะเยอะชาวประมงไม่มีปลาจะทำมาหากินจับปลาไม่ได้นะครับดังนั้นเอวาซอนทำงานควบคู่ไปกับชุมชนนะครับมุมมองตรงนี้เนี่ยต้องขอบคุณคุณอรันที่เป็น MD เรานะครับก็จะทำชุมชนให้เข้มแข็งและก็ธุรกิจของเอวาซอนให้เข้มแข็งครับ
Okay, so EVASON existence is need to rely on the balance as a part of the business in the community, so they find the balance, not only business, but to support the community to survive and grow together.
ครับชาวบ้านนะครับชุมชนส่วนใหญ่ที่นี่ประกอบอาชีพประมงนะครับจับหมึกจับปลานะครับด้วยเรือเล็กนะครับเราก็พยายามนะครับช่วยเหลือชาวบ้านนะครับให้ความรู้นะครับในเรื่องของการอยู่อย่างยั่งยืนครับ
Okay, EVASON is because this area is the fisherman, right, community. So EVASON also trying to provide good understanding about the ecology of the area.
ครับนะฮะในทุกๆปีนะครับเราก็จะมีการทำเขาเรียกสังกอนะครับเป็นปะการังนะครับเพื่อให้ปลาหมึกตัวเล็กๆเข้าไปหลบภัยนะครับในฤดูหนึ่งนะครับเมื่อมันแข็งแรงแล้วเติบโตแล้วเขาก็ออกมาสู่ทะเลใหญ่นะครับเพื่อที่จะให้ชาวประมงก็โอเคก็ทำมาหากินได้จับปลาเหล่านี้นะครับซึ่งคือบางชาวประมงบางคนก็แบบตัวเล็กตัวน้อยก็เอาหมดนะครับซึ่งเราก็ต้องทำที่หลบภัยให้เขาครับ
So this is the kind of activity that create a home for small fish and squid, right? So it's like more or less like the what's that called? ลืมไปละปะการังนี่มันอะไรนะ A coral is like artificial coral for small fish and squid.
ครับนอกจากเรื่องของทะเลนะครับเรายังมีซัพพอร์ตในเรื่องของช้างนะครับที่กุยบุรีเราไปกันทุกปีนะครับไปทำบุญช้างนะครับ
กุยบุรีโอเค
นะฮะ
They support the elephant too
นะฮะเพราะว่าจริงๆเราก็ไปพานักท่องเที่ยวนะครับการคือความเป็นจริงคือตรงนี้ก็คืออะไรก็คือว่าเราก็ไปซัพพอร์ตเขานะครับเพื่อให้เขาได้ดูแลช้างนะครับสัตว์ป่าในนั้นนะครับให้มีชีวิตที่ดีนะครับเราไปทำแหล่งน้ำให้เขาเป็นบ่อซีเมนต์อะไรเงี้ยนะครับในหน้าแล้งที่ผ่านมาครับ
Okay, creating some reservoir to retain the water in the area to help for the survival of the elephants in the area.
ครับแล้วก็ซัพพอร์ตชุมชนนะครับเรื่องเด็กๆนักเรียนชาวเขานะครับที่บ้านป่าเด็ง
Okay, support hill tribes, communities in many ways.
แล้วก็อันนี้เป็นบ้านประจวบโชคนะครับเป็นเราเรียกเป็นผู้ป่วยจิตเวชนะครับนะฮะก็ไปช่วยกันดูแลนะครับ
Okay.
แล้วก็ตรงนี้นะครับเป็นศูนย์ศิรินาถแมนโกรฟนะครับฟอเรสต์นะครับก็ศิรินาถป่าชายเลนนะครับอย่างที่ทราบอยู่แล้วนะครับว่าเป็นแหล่งอนุบาลของสัตว์น้ำตัวเล็กๆนะครับเพราะฉะนั้นการดูแลรักษานะครับของป่าชายเลนเนี่ยก็ทำให้ปูตัวเล็กที่เขาจะมีฤดูวางไข่ของเขาว่ายเข้ามาในป่าชายเลนและเมื่อเขาโตเขาก็จะออกไปสู่ทะเลกว้างนะครับ
Mangrove conservation and learning center that would conserve the sea lives.
ครับนะครับนะฮะวาระสำคัญของเราอย่างหนึ่งนะครับเรื่องของขยะนะครับจริงๆแล้วมันเป็นสิ่งที่ทำได้ง่ายที่โรงแรมเราทำทุกๆเดือนนะครับเราจะเก็บขยะรอบทะเลนะครับหน้าทะเลตั้งแต่เขาก็โหลกไว้จนถึงกรมหลวงชุมพรนะครับเพราะว่าโรงแรมจะอยู่ไม่ได้นะครับถ้าหาดทรายมาสกปรกนะครับมีแต่ขยะนะครับนั้นก็เราก็ช่วยกันดูแลทะเลครับ
Okay, it's there on the slide.
ก็ไปทุกที่นะครับ
Garbage collection on the beach.
นะครับ
Yeah.
นะฮะแล้วเราก็จะมีกลุ่มองค์กรนะครับโรงแรมเอวาซอนไม่ได้ทำโรงแรมเดียวนะครับก็จะมีเป็นชาวบ้านนะครับแล้วก็มีเป็นพวกผู้ใหญ่บ้านกำนันแล้วก็มีพวกปลัดเทศบาลนะครับแล้วก็องค์กรท้องถิ่นนะครับที่เราทำด้วยกันนะครับก็อย่างเช่นนะครับมีแทสกิโลนะครับศิรินาถแมนโกรฟ นะครับ
Okay.
แล้วก็มีพวกคนรักทะเลอะไรเงี้ยนะครับนะฮะแล้วก็เราทำงานร่วมกัน
So local collaborations with different organizations.
นะครับ
Participatory process.
แล้วก็มีการฝึกอบรมมีการประชุมนะครับประจำเดือน
Training, meeting, monthly.
นะครับเพราะสุดท้ายเนี่ยก็นะครับเราจะมีการอบรมกับเด็กๆนะครับในชุมชนนะครับเพราะว่าอนาคตนะครับทะเลเหล่านี้ก็จะเป็นของพวกเขานะครับถ้าไม่ปลูกฝังเขาตั้งแต่วันนี้นะครับเรื่องการดูแลสิ่งแวดล้อมนะครับเรื่องของขยะต่างๆนะครับก็
So okay, so cultivating new generations to take care of their environment. This is very important.
ก็ขออนุญาตสรุปนิดหนึ่งนะครับก็คือความยั่งยืนของเอเวอร์ซอนนะครับก็คือเราไม่สามารถที่จะอยู่ได้โดยลำพังนะครับเราต้องอาศัยชุมชนนะครับโดยรอบนะครับถ้าชุมชนเข้มแข็งเราก็สามารถดำเนินธุรกิจได้อย่างเข้มแข็งครับ
Okay, thank you very much.
ขอบ
So
คุณครับ
grow together with the communities.
โอเคค่ะ so thank you คุณนิรันดร์ สดากรนะคะ for sharing the ideas of sustainability that has been practiced in the EVASON หัวหินhotel นะคะ and translated the translator was อาจารย์ไหม thank you for อาจารย์ไหม as well okay and the last but not least okay ค่ะ so for as a souvenir นะคะ we have given him our thumb drive นะคะ thank you so much นะคะ last but not least and I know that this is quite an important issue for our school I would like to invite อาจารย์โจอาจารย์ธนรัตน์นะคะ for he will be talking about the facility management session นะคะ he will be talking about this and I know that this is going to concern all parts of our school so
Yesterday we had a meeting about like facility management, right? About like waste management, like in the SOAD building. So thanks to Ajahn Jan, Dr. Busaket, Intrapasan, like she organized like our staff like to survey the whole buildings, right? She divided staff like to kind of like take photos of each floor and show the evidence of like, a lot of things that we managed to do, like for the School of Architecture and Design. And as you already seen how EVASON's like doing with the hotels, right? The concept of like zero waste, but our school, you will see a totally different. You will see a lot of waste, I would say. So, yeah, but somehow it's like the truth has to be told, and we have to do something with it. So I'm not sure because like our staff, like if we have the slide, that would be nice. But if yeah, if we don't have the slide, so I have to keep talking. Because like I don't want to like taking like the time too long. I know it's like we after this we going to have like dinners like outside of the hotel. But like basically, let's say I try to summarize and wrap up like it real quick. So basically we found that like because we design school, so each year each semester is like we produce a lot of waste, like mostly papers from doing drawings, making models, for all the students for all like 4 departments, basically. So and we're going to have like a big cleaning day on June 15. After that, like we trying to clean out all the waste. So basically, we have to ask for your cooperations because like the buildings divided to each floor, right? On 8 floors. Okay, now I got the slides. This one, right? Which one? อันนี้เป็นแยกเป็นชั้นๆใช่ไหมมันจะออกจอไหมอันนี้มันไม่ลิงก์หรอสรุปไปเลยก็ได้นะจริงสวิตช์นะฮะเห็นไหมแล้วมันจะเห็นแหว่งๆอย่างนี้เหรออ๋อโอเคเห็นไหมโอเค Okay, first one is like the basement, like first floor and basement. Display, setting, duplicate. Okay, so we have พี่แบนคุณโอพี่ต๋อง and พี่นิน like doing the survey. Okay, and basically it's just like looking around the basement, taking pictures like what we do left all the ways there because like as like the school operations we found that we have a lot of like broken equipment, broken furnitures, and a lot of things that we're not using anymore. But because the process requiring time, we have to making the list of things that we don't use it, or the broken equipment, broken furnitures, and submit it to KMUTT. So those kind of things like it's taking a lot of time, right? So so you see like all these things like everywhere, here and there, like all over the place around the building because we have no space to keep it. But we hope that after we make a list and submit it to KMUTT, we can get rid of it like faster, sooner, yeah, than later. That's what we hope. So just show you real quick. And as for the broken building or the crack, yeah, we facility management team to try to get all those information as much as possible, and we be trying to fix it, right? So this is all what we found. Okay. And next floor. Beginning day. Second floor. And this is one is the survey from second floor. So basically we found like the use of activity board to promote like event or design competitions or news like inside the school that like still there, even though it's like all the days are already expired, right? So but it's still there. So we have to clean up, right, and make sure that everything ready before the beginning of next semester. All the furnitures, the tables are in front of a instructor room So this one we decide that we're going to list now the room that's still active for the room that's like passive. We're gonna list it out, and before we ask like our staff to redesign it for the renovate project proposal later on, because like that will in relation to what the SEED lab have done for the proposing of like renovation SOAD building. And we found like the trash can is kind of like not quite perfect as the way it's supposed to be. So some part have already gone missing on top of this one, right? Yeah, and like the way we try to separate the trash is away our problems, because like students may never like understand like the each one of the trash cans supposed to be for it's mean for particular like waste. So that's always our problem. Yeah, and just want to add that for some of the broken equipment, that because like usually it's like we have the list, I would say it's like serial number of each furniture or products that we have to make a list before we send it to the KMUTT, right? That's kind of things that we have to do. But for the one that don't have the serial number, so I asked P-Band to kind of like dismantle it, right? And kind of like sort out into categories and put it on the 8th floor, because we mean to reuse it, particularly for design fundamental class. So then we don't waste all those kind of like broken and furnitures and materials that we're not throwing it away. We're trying to reuse it somehow. And like Ajahn Kentaro and Ajahn Nick like start doing that since the last semester of like recycle all those like materials, right? And kind of like reuse it in the design fundamental class. That's a very good way of like get rid of all those things. Okay. I will go like real quick on each floor, because like it's going to be the same problems. About like the maid house, like they keep all those like tools that still like, because like we don't have the storage for them to put it in, so they put it on the corridor and stuff. And the model, the student works that still left like there, like I don't know, for years already. And we going to have like year-end exhibitions before, probably it's like around first week of next semester. So I hope that like we're going to use it, but after that we somehow we have to find a way to get it off it, or find a place to keep it. All the furnitures that not really well organized, signage and things. And this is like the storage that we, if we have no idea where to put it, we tend to keep it here. And some broken ceiling, still leaking of the water here. The restrooms, all the box, we have no space to keep that, so we put it on the floor basically. And this one, like Ajahn Pong works like vernaculars like drawing, we think that we're going to display it somehow at school to create like learning environment. Probably it's around like the stair, right? Showing the work to inspire some students. When it's the chairs, all the chairs that like still there's no place to keep it, so stack it up and put it there. And PMU PGF, this is a PGF room. So basically like for everyone who using the rooms like throughout the buildings, we as a facility management team, we think that if you don't use it, anything that you think is like you want to throw it away, just put it on the floor. Then our team, the maid, will clean it up for you. For the one that you still use it, you keep it on the table, right? So easy as that. So just make sure that you think that you use it, put it on the floor. We clean it up. Okay. Okay, for every room that you use, okay? AAQE room as well. Things that have been there for years and you know that you somehow you're going to throw it anyway, nobody use it, just put it on the floor and then we get our staff and clean it. Okay, all the models, everything. You see? Okay.อันนี้เป็นไหนอันนี้อ๋อ PDF ก็คือเป็นอย่างนี้เลยใช่ไหม Okay. This is fourth floor. Fourth floor usually is like all the outlet, power outlet, ceilings is like broken, so we have to keep it clean and make it work. So basically, for this kind of problem is on facility management team, right? We get our staff survey about it and try to fix it before the beginning of next semester. But for all the trash, we need like help from everyone. So on the fifth floor is like the communication design studio and industrial design studio. Basically, we see it's like a lot of things, right? All the broken furnitures, tables. Yeah, all these things have been left outside of the classroom of the studio, so we're not sure if like you guys going to use it or not, right? Make sure that like if like students already graduated, they have to take it with them, right? Otherwise, it's gonna stay here for years, and we have no idea like who's like the owner of all these furniture. What happened? ไม่มีชั้น6 Okay. Okay, this is like a sixth floor interior design studio and architecture design studio. So all the furnitures, all the models, this is have been left over, right? All the papers after pin up, students just like left it there. So keep in mind that we're going to have like I would say it's like year-end exhibitions around the first week of August. As I already talked with Ajahn Nick, right? We organize like a kind of exhibition, like opening house, and a lot of high school students will come to visit us. So we need help from all you guys, like kind of like sort out the models that you're still using and it's still in good condition to display or show that to those high school students, right? And if like you think it's like it's broken, it's not worth to show things that you're going to throw it anyway, just probably ask students like to leave it on the floor again, and then we're going to clean it up and keep all those models on the table. Then we try to find a place and organize and try to find a space to store it properly, and then we're going to bring it out and show it later on during the first week of August. Okay. For the 7 floors, it's a thesis because right now thesis students still working on their thesis book, so they still allow to be there, but after like June 15, they're supposed to like move out, and then everything's supposed to be gone. Otherwise, like our team will remove everything out, right? Things that on the floor have been left on the corridor. This is the fridge right there. On the table, color spray, some leftover food, rotten already. Yeah, it's all the, many things. Okay. Okay, this is like 8 floor. As for the 8 floors, the problems we found every semester is like the clock for the waste pipe, right? Because students are trying to cleaning their tools, all the colors and everything. They use the sink that's not supposed to be. They're not supposed to do that. So because it's caused a lot of problem about like the water system and stuff. So and all the spray colors that have been left on the floor, and oh, what's going on? Yeah, so these things we're going to fix it. And there's a tools left over. So as like one of design phenomenon class like instructors, because I am one of the members, I know I talk to many ajahns, many instructors, and they have different ideas about how to kind of like use the space that match the nature of the students and the nature of like how we teach, how we learn for the design. Because like some opinions, like things that because it's kind of like spirit and soul of like design, it's supposed to be mess. Students have to like get their hands on the space has to like supposed to be dirty, so they kind of like encourage them to do the paint, touch kind of like feel it and make something happen kind of things. So that's kind of like soul and spirit of like design. There's some ajahns like think that that's supposed to be dirty, the space, but some like probably is like think it's probably too much. So I think that we, as a design fundamental instructor, we have to come and talk, right? Kind of like we have to agree on how to make this one work, right? How much we can allow students to do and how much is like we think it's too much. It's kind of like, so then we can manage and make this space. It's kind of like make it effective for teaching and learning, and also it's not like disturb or interfere with the safety and security of like how people use it. That's the idea. But since like most of design fundamental instructor is not here, probably we have to talk about it before the beginning of next semester somehow, I think. So that's pretty much about it. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time and enjoy the dinner. Thank you.
Okay ค่ะอาจารย์ thanks thank you อาจารย์โจนะคะ for sharing the scheme our scheme of the facility management of our school นะคะ so the time has come for the end of the day, so I know that you are waiting for this moment